Hello gang, it's your Uncle Tony here, bringing you a brand new video on the September edition of the Metalhead box. You might be wondering why I'm dressed so snazzy and talking in such a mild manner. Well, my review of The Decline of Western Civilization Part 3 got demonetized. Yeah, this happened 3 minutes after it was uploaded and hadn't even been made public yet. I can only come to the conclusion that the video got blueballed because it contained homeless as a tag. Because how else do you associate The Decline of Western Civilization 3? When you think of that movie, you think of the homeless youth, and that is why it continues to be a problem even today. Because the media doesn't want you to know about it or talk about it. I'm already aware of YouTube's special robots blueballing and censoring anybody because of descriptions and tags that they find controversial. Well, I guess the only way that I can really solve this problem is by not doing descriptions and tags anymore, and since nobody really reads them anyway, that's not really a big loss, is it? But enough of that depressing mumbo-jumbo, I need to brighten my mood. On to the Metalhead box for September! For our sexy shirt, beautiful shirt, we have Viking and Black Metal Act, Heir of Altar. I really love the design of the hooded figure on the shirt. Plus, the snow in the background just makes it look really cold, kinda like my soul. And what a lovely band too. Drawn and Quartered is a brutal death metal act from Seattle, Washington. Their demo Proliferation of Diseases is 48 minutes long, and if the production didn't sound like the production on Breeding the Spawn, then it would make for a really good album with the songs untouched. I'm really impressed. Lots of brutal shreds and lots of brutal vocals, old school style death metal in a very original way. Plus, the artwork is really creepy and fun to look at. Good show, guys. This album, Gateway Spectre, is pure melodic black metal. It starts off with an intro that sounds like something Nile would do, and then it hits you with some very powerful shrieks and guitars and a really awesome drum sound that I like a lot. They're a band from New York called Encologon, not to be confused with all other 90 bands that are also called Encologon. You know, if you take the C out of the name, it's Analagon. Just in case you wanted to do both holes. Oh no, oh dear. I'm gonna get demonetized for that naughty joke. You're gonna have to forgive me for my awful, dreadful language. Craven Idol is from England. They play tasty black and thrash metal with their album Towards Eschaton. The highlights for this CD are the vocals, in my opinion. They're really raspy and powerful, and aside from that, the drums sound really clear and heavy. Fitting production for such an evil and heavy sounding band. This is definitely a band that I want to use on my Snowy Day playlist. Included are a couple of business cards, because they're business people and they want your business, and you should give them their business because they're a good business. But one of the business cards is actually a 30% off code for the next box, which, you know, that's a great deal, honestly. Also, from Maxime Tacardi, a very talented French artist. I'll get to him in a minute. And there's also another card that says, sorry, due to an unforeseen delay, there will not be a black metal featured autograph in September boxes. This autograph will be placed into the next month's boxes. Well, no apologies necessary, because we do have the autograph from the guitarist of Malignancy. I've always liked Malignancy a lot, and I really enjoy this autograph. We also have a little button. Do you like how I said that? Well, we have the Dio horns. But to whoever pressed this, be careful, because Gene Simmons might still sue you. You know something I actually miss about the boxes? I kinda miss the posters. They were really cool looking. Now some people may complain, oh, that's kid stuff. Yeah, I guess Celtic Frost really is kid stuff after all, isn't it? But, of course, if a magazine like Terrorizer were to do fold-outs and posters, that wouldn't be kid stuff, would it? Next thing we have is a Satyricon drawing from Maxime Tacardi. He's an artist that draws things with his own blood. Ooh, gore! Oh no, my video is gonna be demonetized! Anyway, I have some history with Satyricon, The night I got into black metal, I bought albums by Darkthrone, Satyricon, and Immortal. So, this Satyricon picture holds nostalgic value to me. I love Satyricon. That was splendor, awesome, gnarly, fabularistic. Okay, see, and this is why I can't do this. I will never, ever adhere to these ridiculous guidelines that get thrown out to fuck over channels. Especially for channels like mine that are positive and comfort a lot of people. As someone who is past the drinking age, I don't like being told what to say and what not to say. I didn't like it as a kid, and I sure as hell don't like it now. So, advertisers, you can take your PC shit and your family values shit, shove it up your ass. Stop fucking over YouTubers. I busted my ass on that decline video. Some people still may not know this, but making videos actually is work. I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my live streams or not, but for the bolt thrower video, I actually did dig a trench. The script writing, the editing, the effects, it all comes into play. And on a creative level, that takes work too. I'm actually really amazed that this stuff is still going on. It's been, what, over a year now? I blame the media, but I also blame Google because, you know, Google needs to be serving its creators, not its advertisers. Like the last I heard from WyattXM, I think he had like 25 videos demonetized. Cover Killer Nation gets his review of Dying Fetus Wrong One to Fuck With demonetized just because of the title. He didn't name the album. But don't worry. Someday the advertisers will be dead. Nobody will have to kiss their ass forever. Unless a necrophiliac were to come along, but I wouldn't even grant them that pleasure. If their bodies are to be humiliated, it wouldn't be pleasant and easy. It would be hard and painful. You know that saying karma will come back to fuck your ass later in life? Well, advertisers, it may not be later in life for you. It may be after your life has ended. And I can also guarantee that whatever jewelry you might be wearing and whatever else valuable that might be buried with you will be stolen and sold for record money. With all that depressing bullshit aside, I just want to say that I really enjoy this month's box. They always send some really cool CDs and stuff. I really like this month's CDs. For this month, it was basically the meat and potatoes for everything that I enjoy about it. I know that they can't always include the DVDs or the posters, but you know what? I always enjoy whatever they have to send to me. So, thank you to the Metalhead box for continuing to support my habit of the metal. On a side note, if any of my North Carolina brethren will happen to be at the Lords of Acid show or the Ghoul and Gwar shows in Greensboro, I will be there. Please feel free to stop by and say hi if you see me. I might bite you, but I might not. So why don't you take the risk and find out? Grind on, fuckers.